Hey everybody, welcome back. My glorious return to Slay the Spire is not going as well as I wanted it to, but we had a great run as the Ironclad a few days ago. Let's try to keep it going. Transform a card. Random common relic. Lose all gold, obtain 2 random colorless cards. 99 gold for 2 random colorless cards. Look, it's just crazy enough to work, right? Blind and Panach. It's a potion. There is a flaming elite. I might try something a little different on this run. I might try to upgrade early. Not worry so much about making sure that we have the relics, and maybe just ensure that, I mean, like, to be honest, we're strong enough to beat the second floor. It's my #1 concern. I really feel like I used to understand the silent, and to some extent the defect, and I was really bad with the Ironclad. Things have changed. I would almost say that I'm downright good with the Ironclad. I understand the archetypes well. My card valuations might not be perfect, but I know Demon Form and Reaper are good. That's all it takes sometimes. Anger, I've heard that in some builds this could be good. I could see like Unceasing Top, Clash, Shuriken, etc., etc. I can't really comment on that yet. We don't know if we're going to get there. Power Through, I don't like yet. If we get Evolve, maybe. Headbutt, I love. It fits a lot of different archetypes. I'm okay with it. I will obtain the Golden Idol early. No, I won't. I'm going to be real mad if this is like paid gold heal, but no. No. We don't need it. We don't need it. I will lose 20 gold rather than losing HP. I know you're like, you're being a baby. I really feel like aggression, I could be wrong. I feel like aggression is not rewarded as much in Slay the Spire as I originally thought it was. I always thought it was like, hey, leverage everything you have and just play well. I don't think it's like that. 13 out of 22, we gotcha. Perfected Strike almost works here, and that scares me. Because the archetype is apparently not that good. I think Metallicize, I'm gonna level with you, I think it kind of sucks. Whirlwind is very good crowd control. I think I'll take Whirlwind for flexibility, but I'm very tempted to take Perfected Strike. I know it's not consistent, but when it works, I mean, we've made it work on Ascension 0 many times, but I think Whirlwind is a little bit more consistent for us right now. We don't really need to apply. I'd rather apply weakness to you, I think, just in case. But I could be wrong. Anyway, I feel like I got this character locked down. We don't win every time, but we win way more than we do with the other characters, which really means I'm excited to be playing as the Ironclad, but I should be getting in more practice as the other characters. So, none of this appeals to me much, but Corruption, you can build around it. But I'm trying to stay a little flexible right now. The idea, really, is that a Headbutt, it allows many, many different types of deck to work. The one I'm obviously thinking of is Rampage. But, you know, if we get like a Searing Blow... Well, any deck that relies around having like one card that's good. I think if I... No, that definitely will not work. Let's do it like this instead. Any deck that relies around like one killing card coming back around a few times. That's what'll work for us. I do like Clothesline. It worked really well for us last time. I don't think we need it this time. But I do want to add cards. But, you know, I think I can afford to wait a little. Body Slam is amazing once it gets upgraded. Certain archetypes. We don't have it yet. This is really good. I was hoping for Demon Form, but... I kind of want to hit you and wake you up. So that you're weak on the next turn. That only saves us 5 block, though. Let's do things the old-fashioned way, just with the added benefit of him being vulnerable this turn. It's slow. We don't have a good attack. Like, the only good attack in our deck is Headbutt right now, which is not worth too much. Okay, that was the first card we played. Not very smart. This is 5 and 5, so it's a... I think we'll always play blocks over defends early here. Same thing there. As, you know, no, Whirlwind wouldn't have mattered there. I don't know why I thought it would. I don't necessarily think we have them, but we're not going to die. In fact, we're not even going to be that hurt. Pretty lucky draw. Molten Egg early strikes me as being insanely good. But I don't like any of these. I know we could have an upgraded Whirlwind, but then we have 2 Whirlwinds. We got to remove the other one. I feel like getting upgraded attacks is going to be easier. I think I'm fine with our existing Whirlwind right now. Removing cards, we can kind of wait on, I think. So we do want to fight this elite. I'm just thinking. We don't have great upgrade targets. So I'm going to go against what I said earlier. And I am going to get the Ruby Key. Just to knock it out. And I'm going to get... okay, so we're going to... basically, we're going to sink or swim real early here. I'm not going to upgrade 2 random cards. I think it's too scary. Thank God for Whirlwind. These guys have Metallicize. 4 block per turn. Okay. It's bad. I think this is going to be like a knockdown, drag-out fight. We should win, though. Because, like, in my head, I'm like, you know what you do? Just whirlwind the Christ out of them. You whirlwind. Following the whirlwind, what do? Headbutt, bring back whirlwind on the next turn, hit him again. Just get that out of the way. Headbutt you. So whirlwind will get a kill. We will still take some damage. Well, actually, it won't get a kill. Also, headbutt was the first card we played. What happened? Maybe we lose now, and I'm being sincere. Believe it or not. Please draw a whirlwind on the next turn. I'm being very quiet because I'm very afraid. This sucks. Because Whirlwind will kill you. It won't kill you, but you'll be dead next turn. But it's not going to touch you. I'll be killed in the process. Am I still killed in the process? Yes. Life is pain. Okay. At least we lost early. It's okay. I'm just, you know, we're still getting in touch with the fact that, you know, we're giving up a lot of our early game resources that we probably could afford to wait until later to get. Dude. I still like enemies in your next 3 combats have almost no HP. We're not going to get any elites out of it, but still. Alright, so I'm feeling my confidence is at an all-time low. What do I like? You know what? I'm going to make people mad. I'm going to take Perfected Strike. Because it gives us something to go for early. I'm going to be very risky here. Matrushka is probably worth it, knowing we're going to heal for at least 16. What on earth is happening? I'm going to take Art of War for sure. And then I'm going to take the Sapphire Key, because we can. So I'm thinking the way that it probably works. I see no strike, but I will take a Headbutt to bring Perfected Strike back. Then, strikes? No strikes. Fiendfire. It's real good. It's real good. But maybe... we don't really want to remove a defend here. That's a little dumb. Fiendfire is not the archetype we're building towards. That doesn't make it bad, though. I'm going to take Meal Ticket, even though it's so strange. And I am going to take the Ruby Key. So now I guess we just at some point choose to fight a Flaming Elite. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, so be it. We already got, you know, for getting the Matryoshka Relic, we basically got all our HP back. Rampage, you know, with a Headbutt is also very good. We could remove Perfected Strike now and try to build into a Rampage deck. I'm going to. I know that it seems backwards, but sometimes you just get insanely lucky. So now we're going to build a Rampage deck. We're going to lose Perfected Strike for free and get a Relic out of it, which is Maw Bank. So that's just the most absurdly, insanely lucky turn of events we could have hoped for. So what happens next is we upgrade Rampage to become better faster. We keep our deck thin. We play Rampage as many times as possible. You have Metallicize again. Easy. It's a Bash Rampage. We're gonna get hit, obviously. It's a Rampage Headbutt and then Rampage next turn. Because you're dead next turn, I would rather block at least some. We do have to fight another Elite here, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Runic Dodecahedron and the Emerald Key. So the best part about this is that we have all of the tools. I'm going to take True Grit because I do think we could use some blocks. 10 damage again, huh? It's alright. Very slowly trying to make it happen here. 12 damage. You're a real jerk, you know that? We're gonna make it, but... So now we've done all of our sacrifices on the first floor. I know I said that we might not, but this floor just kind of worked out. I do think we do want to shrug. So we're adding a few cards, then we're gonna hopefully pull it back later. I would like you to die first. I'll play it slow. Bit of a waste, but that's okay. We should be fine. Even with this guy having 6 extra strength. I mean, it's a pain in the butt. But getting hit a little doesn't matter that much. Now we can just focus on building a winning deck. And I think we started to get the tools to get there. Draw a card. Put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. I think we like it. I think it slightly thins the deck and lets us get to Rampage faster. We really, I mean, start here, honestly, because we wanted to see if we got a Rampage. What do we want next turn? Strikes, 100%, because we're going to play a single bash. So we want Rampage Headbutt. Didn't get Rampage Headbutt, but just Rampage is okay. We know we're going to draw Headbutt. So we'll Headbutt, Rampage, Shrug to get Rampage back, play it again. Then we got Pen Nib. We could draw a Rampage again on this turn. We did. You will not be killed. So weirdly enough, I am going to block just a little. This fight has gone pretty well. And you can see this deck, you know, it will work. Despite what we've invested in... Oh, dude, Mummified Hand. So potentially great. Dark Embrace is not what we want. But it would make a card free. But we don't have anything that exhausts except True Grit. So we draw a card when we True Grit. But it's going to cost us 2, but it'll make something else cheap. This is weird. I think... Like, I'm getting Galaxy Brain, I hope in a good way. So we play... Here's my thing. We play Dark Embrace. We add a card to our deck that isn't Rampage. However, now it makes it easier for us to get to Rampage anytime we play a card that exhausts. Also, we get at least 1 energy back when we play this. But we're not going to exhaust cards that often. Yet. But if we add more cards that exhaust, we're thinning our deck out even more. So while we're thickening our deck and thinning out our odds of getting Rampage. So for now, I don't think we take this, even though it makes something else cost 0. I was going to say till the end of combat, but I think for now we skip. Pain me though it does. We'll rest, because, you know, one bad turn against this guy can set you back. But we know what we want to do. That's not Rampage. Also, that ain't Falco. Oh. We're not even going to True Grit. We brought back Shrug, which is unfortunate. Because it means that we're going to draw Shrug instead of drawing Rampage. But it is what it is. Sometimes you're going to get Rampage early. It's going to make things easy. Sometimes you're not. I think we'll try to split him this turn. Pretty good. This guy's filling up our deck with a bunch of trash, but we're going to make it through this real easily. I wouldn't even want to draw, to be honest. I think, at least. So I think, I mean, we're going to take a pretty nasty hit here. I should stop playing cards before the cards before have been played, because sometimes that leads to me playing a slime instead of True Grit, which would have given me block and then probably gotten rid of the slime anyway. There we go. Anyway, we're fine. We just need to slow down, which is a common refrain, might I suggest. This guy's dead next turn. He's not even splitting, which is perfect. We also have Pen Nib, so he's like insanely dead. I think it's not an easy call. You certainly don't care about Exhume yet. So it's between Bludgeon and Feed. Bludgeon's just too expensive for me to be interested, so I think I will take Feed. It exhausts itself, which is nice. Could give us the max HP. Deck's pretty thin. No longer Smithing is not an option. This is an easy choice. We will take Sozu for no more potions. The extra energy is very worthwhile. Okay. Let's start thinning our deck and maybe buying a relic as well. We've had Maw Bank. It's very helpful. 5 energy turn 1. Good God. Gotta get his armor down. I will not use the weakness potion early for 2 HP. Doesn't interest me. Now. I will use it here. I have to think. What's left? Defend and strike. Okay. Incredible. What do we want next turn? We want True Grit next turn. Yeah. That's the ticket. Or immediately is what I meant to say. I get that wrong almost every time. Easy. Rampage. Ooh. So close. Headbutt. Lovely. Lovely fight. Corruption. If we had gone with our other build, it would be worth it. If we'd taken Dark Embrace, but here, I don't think any of these are necessary. I'm thinking very carefully about what I want to add. Things are working right now. I think we will start by removing a basic strike. Then we do... Orichalcum is fine. Healing for 9 after every combat is really good. If we're going to double up on anything... I don't know, it wouldn't be Rampage. We'd rather just have one and bring it back over and over. So I think we will double up on healing. Or get 50% better on healing. If we get something like Reaper, we're going to love it. I don't know how we know what this is going to be. So maybe we shouldn't invest in it just yet. You know what I'm going to do? Check this out. This is how you know your boy's getting serious. How to tell Cursed Tome... How to tell who cursed you. Please, seek help. How to tell Cursed Tome, reward, Slay the Spire. Cursed Tome. Give it a sec. Someone told me there was a way to figure it out. You lose 16 HP. The dialogue reveals the backstory. What are the chances with all 3 books? Okay, I don't know. There's Enchiridion, which gives us free powers, which would be good. Nilri's Codex, we probably would not want. Necronomicon, we don't want yet. I'm going to give it a try. I would really love Enchiridion. It's Necronomicon, which is actually fine. I mean, it's a great... No. Well... You know what? Sure, take my gold. I don't care. Yeah, we don't want to go to the shop right away, so let's pivot here. Dude, this could be great. So Necronomicon is useless right now, and the curse is very bad. But that's a next turn problem. Right, our regen potion is twice as good as well. Right. Yas. So only bash is doubled right now. That's not great, obviously. But it's surprisingly not terrible. Don't exhaust feed. You son of a gun! Alright, well, having exhausted feed, I'm not so worried about pen nib any longer. I will definitely try to fight both enemies, but it is a little sketchy. The doubled up bash early helps out a ton. Thank you so much. I don't want to draw through Rampage, so I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. So give me a Rampage, Headbutt, Rampage. We'll draw Rampage again. Put the Defend on top of our deck. A quick little Rampage Strike. We're taking 8 damage, no big deal. I think you just play nothing. Sucks pretty bad. We do get extra energy for playing nothing, but, you know, it's not really where I wanted to be. We have you next turn, so I'm gonna gamble that we have you next turn, so I'm gonna play that block. We do want feed. It's perfect. Beautiful. Winged Boots. Sundial. Okay. Searing Blow with Necronomicon seems like the perfect combination. So what do? Surely you just upgrade the Christ out of Searing Blow. And we have an archetype that straddles the line. Is Discord and Rhyme. It's on the hunt. It's after you. We're not going to get the pen nib. First turn here is going to suck relatively badly. Future turns probably also suck relatively badly. But we're coming close to greatness. So this Searing Blow with Necronomicon, it took a lot of cojones for me to pivot, but I do think it was the right call. Obviously, our HP is a little spotty, but as that Searing Blow gets better and better, and now we really want to add stuff like if we can add armaments, for example. That's a big one. But I think it will serve us well. It might take us a bit to enable it. We don't need another Headbutt. We don't need a Burning Pact. We don't need. We might need a Cleave, but it's a long way to go until we get to rest, unfortunately. It cannot be exhausted, but I don't really want it to exhaust the strike, so yeah, I know. If we live through this floor, there's so much life ahead of us. Why not just kill the easy one, the obvious one, right? Well, because we could have bashed Kunk Kunk and then Searing Blowed, yeah. But then we wouldn't have had any block, I suppose. Give me bash next turn because it gets doubled. Not at pen nib. Oh, you're so close. I'm still gonna do it. Clothesline is tempting, but I'm just gonna say no. Ice Cream. Ice Cream is tempting. This is not necessarily bad. So we're bringing back a strike, which sucks. But, dude, pen nib, Searing Blow, Searing Blow. Give me a feed next turn. Who knows? Maybe it'll work. Ornamental Fan, surprisingly good. 8, 12, you'll take 20 damage. You won't be killed. But it's better than playing anything else, I think. Dude, thank God for Ornamental Fan. The 4 damage it's saving us is worth the world to me. Okay. Rampage. True Grit. Yeah. I hate it, but it does block all the damage. I just wanted to not get rid of feed, but then we got rid of feed anyway. Okay, so we're still alive here. We really want this armaments. Yes. Yes, I will take demon form. I know it's slow, but this is some good stuff. What do we want? Oh, we want Headbutt next turn. With Mummified Hand, it makes something free. So it's mostly going to be worth it to play, regardless. I don't want to draw a Rampage, but I don't want to take damage. So you know what? I'm going to draw a Rampage. It's a 0! Thank you, Ornamental Fan. It's still worth it, but we're victims of circumstance right now. And all I mean by that is that the run is great. I think you have to take that just to make something cheap. It is thinning the deck, though. Maybe we should slow down. So the rest here is very important, and it's twice as good. You know what? Let's hit the question mark. It wasn't combat. It's fantastic news. Centennial Puzzle? No. Oh, no. Dude. Thank you. Thank you for not spending my money on it, at least. Let's remove a card. I'm going to remove... Rampage is tempting to remove, to be fair. I'm going to remove a basic strike yet again. No good blocks here. No good blocks here. This is a good card. Maybe we should have thought about that, but... no good blocks. Okay. We'll get ready to fight. This is not the enemy I would like to fight, but it is what it is. Yep. And... yep. 11 damage right off the bat. You know what we need in this deck, and you don't need me to tell you. It's Reaper. We want True Grit next turn. Reaper, with everything we've got going on, is just unbelievable. Obviously, we need to hit you twice with this. And then we'll True Grit and hope... yeah, it didn't matter. Didn't matter what it took out. A doubled up bash is real tempting. Good enough. Yes. So the deck is getting thinned. And by thinned, I mean thickened. I have it completely backwards. We now have 3 game winners, which is not good. That might sound fantastic. I would disagree. We have a Rampage. We have a Heavy Blade. And we have the attacks that remind us of the good times and the attacks that remind us of the best times. We have Searing Blow, Heavy Blade, Rampage. It's kind of too many things for a single headbutt to take advantage of, you know? What do you have? You have Searing Blow. You should die. Then perish. You know... put Bash on top. No. Whoops. Malware Bites, no thank you. I'm full. I wanted Bash on top so that we could double up on it, but maybe insanely dumb. I don't really want to pen nib with these. I think I'd rather just do that. I know this seems backwards, but I'd rather get pen nib doubled Searing Blow next turn. I know this doesn't matter, but... so we will win, barring, like, true catastrophe. We're just outputting damage too fast. But I don't know if we have long-term prospects. What I will say is we spent a lot of this floor recovering from low HP. Why not? I don't think we want to make... I think we're happy with our Necronomicon choices. So, I mean, we pretty much have to take Orrery. We don't really want to go thick deck, but... do we have many exhausted cards? No, but simultaneously... Why not? Well, there's a good reason. It thins the deck. And by thins, I mean thickens, which is, you know, I'm so backwards right now. I don't think we necessarily want those. Power through, add 2 wounds to your hand, gain 15 block. I do think Infernal Blade could be worth it, but... Okay, Warcry upgraded is something we can consider right out the get-go. I do think Metallicize now is okay, and then I honestly just don't think we add the other ones. But I don't know, man. Like, I don't know where we stand on this deck. What I do know is I'm playing way too fast. We should slow our roll. We have Winged Boots. We got some okay stuff going on. What do I want next turn? You know what? The answer is I do not know. Give me a Warcry next turn. So here's the thing. We're going to bash. We want it to cost 2. Then we're going to Metallicize. Makes Rampage cost 0. Even better. Like, this deck, I'm just worried, and I think it's a fair concern. I'm worried that we have too much of a good thing. We have too many different competing archetypes. There will come a time... We shouldn't have played that yet, because we definitely want to double that. There may come a time where we accidentally get 2 demon forms in the same turn. It's not going to be fun. Or maybe it'll be awesome. I'm not sure. So we definitely... and this is so tempting, but very, very dumb. Fight a boss from Act 1, get a rare relic. Fantastic news. Why was it tempting? Because we get another level of Searing Blow, but I think it's very stupid. I guess I know what we're drawing, so that was also extremely dumb. So, and I need to kind of like, this is for me more so than it being for you. I'm just reminding myself, how do I win? I think we win by upgrading Searing Blow as many times as possible. Honestly, I don't think we play Demon Form. Just seems unnecessary. I think if we can get our Searing Blow to, you know, the level where we would like it to be at, which is a very obvious way of saying I have no idea what that level is, then we'll feel real good. We'll have a good chance of victory. At least from floor 3. I have no idea what happens floor 4 and beyond. I don't know, there's no beyond as well. Mango, sure. A second Heavy Blade? I don't know. I think I'm kind of hitting this point where I'm like, you know what? We should stop adding things. I do not wish to travel to the boss immediately. We have way too much value sitting for us on the floor here. No need to... Oh! There was a need to play. I didn't think you lived. I mean, it's obviously super my bad, but like... What can I say? I'm dumb. I will use that even though it's not worth much here. And then, I mean, if we've only played 1 attack. Bash will give us 4 block. True Grid is not as good then. We'll try something like that. I'm telling you, dude, Rampage. This is good. They're all going to be low. Rampage is... Not Rampage, sorry. Reaper. Game winner. We already have Rampage. Don't be a fool. So I'm gonna try... this doesn't need to be played twice. I'm gonna try to get this to hit Demon Form. What can I say? When you're good, you're good. And then... Well, and then Hugh, and then this is gonna draw a defend, right? Yeah. So put our free defend on top of our deck just in case. I don't know what that would matter. I'm being sincere. If we get a Reaper, we win you know, you'd be the #1 with the bullet. A loaded god complex freaking cock it and pull it. Wouldn't even be close. For the 3rd floor. We might still win regardless. It's just a little bit of a... It's just a very messy deck compared to the last winner. We do need an armaments. I would love for it to be upgraded. But I'm not going to upgrade it first. Blah, blah, blah. We can't take them. I still don't think I'm... And maybe I can upgrade it later. Because for right now, I just feel like a direct target of Searing Blow is exactly what we need. Because it's basically twice as good. You know what I mean? Probably we want to double up on a Bash here. Yeah, get rid of True Grit for now. I think we'll start with the Bash. And remember, we want it to cost 2. What do you think? I think we'll chance it. He's a god. Maybe? Wait, what's your debuff? That might be terrible. Oh, you gave us a curse? That doesn't seem that bad. I'm gonna hit you once. I regret everything. So my temptation is to upgrade Searing Blow. $43 times 2, 86. You'll be at 43. How weird is that? This will not kill you. But we're not going to take a whole bunch of damage. I think we just do it like this. Oh, you won't be at 43 because of your shell ability. Ooh, that shell. Take a little bit of damage. $16. Still taking, you know, 11, well, 8 damage here. I forgot we just played Metallicized literally seconds ago. Little spotty. A second headbutt is tempting, but I'm so wary of adding more junk to this deck. What I'm not wary about is making Searing Blow, you know, do lethal damage to an enemy on turn 1. Kunai seems totally fine. You know we're going to have to fight Unelite. I think I would rather take this path, even though... You know, we can get a shop on the 4th floor if we make it that far. So the Searing Blow is getting up there. Considering when we got it... Oh, you're a new Elite. How cool is that? Well, see you next time. You know, good for you, but, like, simultaneously, like, you're obviously, like, super dead. Mostly due to our good draw, but still. The Courier. Nah. And we're really putting a lot of juice into this Searing Blow. It helps a lot when you draw it every single time on the first turn. Thank you. Thank you! We also are only taking 0 damage, which is a good number. Sure. I feel like this is one of the most RNG-dependent decks we have. When we draw what we need early on, everything is gravy. When we don't, is a heckish life. Well, probably, I would suggest it would be wise to rest before the boss fight. Remember, you do have winged boots. If you want to fight an elite. Nah. That seems dumb. Just wanted to see if we got a better 2-cost card. We didn't, so I'll hit you for 28, which is pretty terrible. This has been a fun deck, one way or the other. This has been a good time. I have no clue whether we got real, you know, long-term chances. You should have put something cool on top of your deck. Searing Blow? Oh, you shouldn't have. Should have done that in a different order. So we got, yeah, we would have taken no damage if we got in a different order and got Pen Nib to work for us, but okay. Ooh. Headbutt. Rampage. Kill him. Nah. So we'll rest. I don't know how I feel about Time Lord. I feel like we don't have many turns where we play 9 cards, so it doesn't seem that bad. Very much a big fan of that. We don't have the energy to play this, so put that on top. What do? You can get to 9 block and some extra decks. It's actually 10 thanks to the Kunai, so yeah, that's a good first turn, I think. Now we would like to play Demon Form. Rampage, Headbutt, you bring back Searing Blow, obviously. So he's going to be ready to split next time, I think. Closing in on it, at least. We should play 2 cards. That way he gets the strength, and we get to play a full turn next time. I don't think we're going to kill him. It seems unlikely to me. I think we want to draw through as fast as possible right now, so we will play this. What do we want next turn? Give me a, I don't know, it's going to cost 0, but give me armaments. Don't play anything else. This is fine. We are, like, potentially going to die. But I don't think we are. Let's draw. Shrug it off, please. Or, sorry, draw. Searing Blow is what I meant to suggest. No, armaments. True Grit. I'm going to True Grit. I'm going to exhaust our defend. Give us 5 cards to play next turn. Our odds of drawing Searing Blow are so high. If we draw Searing Blow, we win. So, relatively easy decision-making process. Pretty easily killed the boss. And again, Ironclad. Real Ironclad days. Now we go to the 4th floor, where we died unceremoniously and very quickly last time. This is a much less tightly tuned deck, but, I mean, it did work. It's only 24 cards. It's pretty thin, and even then it has me feeling like it's horrible. So we'll start here. We'll smith. Armaments is very tempting, but I'm just going to keep going with Searing Blow for now. I'm not in a position to be making any enemies. 461 gold. So, like, both of these are dead. Merchant restocks cards, relics, and potions. So I think we buy a relic that could be good and hope for something good on the restock. Insanely good. We want Demon Form or we want Searing Blow on turn 1. So those are very helpful. Can't afford to remove a card. Everything else, I mean, duplicating some of our cards could be great, but I'm not willing to throw it like that. So I think you take them all. For real. And we got Searing Blow, which is exactly what we wanted. I don't really want to turn my back to you. So I'm going to hit you for just a staggering amount. This feels better than last time, which is very strange. Give me this. Give me the strike next turn. That's fine. Feed has been a relatively useless card for us, but that's not Feed's fault necessarily. What are you doing? Give me a strike next turn. Well, Demon Form. Defend. Defend. Rampage. We're going to take 20-something. That's not good. I think I would rather bash twice, just to get the vulnerability up. And then we probably got you next turn. Blue Candle. I feel like Blue Candle could be relevant. So it's our first time making it to the boss. Let's take a very... Well, okay, we obviously don't want this, I guess, or that right now. Can only lose 300 HP this round. Whenever you play a card, you take 1 damage, and you're going to give me some kind of negative effect. So, we are going to Armament Searing Blow. I do think Metallicize is worth playing, even at the cost of 1 HP. And then, of course, hit him real good. We got Pen Nib. Okay. That's every negative effect you could ever imagine. We're not dead. At least we got both demon forms out there. 3 times. So you're doing 36 damage. Broke my brain temporarily. Well, I think you start here. It's 2, so we're at 41. This would take us to 39, but I think you gotta do it. Like, we're at 40, actually, my mistake. So now I can't play any cards. That's a problem. It's a real problem. So I don't really know what to do here. I think you just die, then perish. So I'm trying to draw a Searing Blow, just to prove a point. So long, old friend. I guess we could have kept drawing, but dude, we're clearly dead. So we need Intangibility or a Reaper. I mean, those are the cards that'll make that happen, right? For now, either way, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. One day we'll get there. One day. All my troubles seem so far away. There's something I'm not here to say.